In this video, we want to show you, if you're an Empower software user, how you would access the resources. And we'll also point out, if you're not an Empower user, how you would be able to access the PDF documents for the curriculum, as well as how you would access the resources that are tied to and in the Empower software. So notice on this slide at the top, you are in the target browser of your Empower program. Notice also that at the top you have a drop-down menu, and in this case we selected Habits of Mind, and that brings us to your progressions of all 12 Habits of Mind. Notice that each habit is listed with its measurement topic, then its strand, and then the name of the habit of mind. You will only see one progression at this point, and when you click on the eye, it will take you to the Learning Target File Cabinet. Notice here in the middle, the Learning Target Description, and this actually includes the descriptions that we had in our first original curriculum, and that may be important for those of you that may have used our former curriculum. Notice the tabs at the top, and if you hit the Scoring Guide tab, here you will see the progression of the 5 dimensions. And it's set up as a scoring guide because this is where and how teachers can provide feedback on where they see the learner is on any particular habit. Notice the titles for each of the first 3 dimensions you can see actually on the left. If we scroll down, you would see the other 2. When you score in Empower, you'll find options like EM for exploring meaning, EC for expanding capacities, IA for increasing alertness, and so on down through the 5 dimensions. Next, if we click the Notes tab, here you will find any additional instructional notes that the teachers provided, along with the list of important terms. Also notice that you have links at the bottom. These links will allow you to download the PDF documents for the entire curriculum or just the 8 slides for that particular habit of mind. For those of you who are not using Empower, these PDF documents are made available to members of the main cohort, and all you need to do is connect with or contact your curriculum leader or your principal, who will find those PDF documents on a members-only part of our website. Now, if I take you Empower users to the point in the program where you're actually building activities, notice that in the Activity Builder we've clicked on the Resource tab, and this is where you will find a link to the e-library of Habits of Mind resources that teachers have posted. Notice at the bottom of this resource screen are several icons, and when you click on the MCCL icon, here right now it's located in the bottom left-hand side. It may be located somewhere else in the middle of this list. If you don't see this icon, then please connect with your district leader so that they can connect with Empower software programmers to make sure that that is included on your site. If you click on this, you'll gain access to a whole nother set of resources. So after clicking on the icon, it'll look like this at the bottom. Notice at the bottom the beginning of a series of resources for complex reasoning. And if you scroll down beyond the complex reasoning resources, you will find a tab that's listed as Habits of Mind. Click on this and it will take you out on the web to our EduPlanet 21 platform. In order to go on beyond here, you'll have to have access to a seat in this professional learning platform. Again, your curriculum leader or principal will be able to get you set up here. Notice that the login and password at the bottom, or the login itself, is located here at the bottom. For those of you who are not using Empower, you can go directly using this link to the EduPlanet 21 platform. Once you have your login and password and you log in, you should see a screen that looks like this. Notice that at the top, under My Content, you have a spot where you can click on the e-libraries. And if you scroll down and highlight the e-libraries, it will have a drop-down menu here of all the different e-libraries that you might have resources to, or access to. So this list may be different on your screen, but what shouldn't be different is access to the two bottom ones that are listed as MCCL Critical Thinking and MCCL Habits of Mind. You may see a screen that looks similar to this. If you just click directly on the e-libraries to begin with, then you can go down and click on either one of those two e-libraries. So notice here that you have access now to several resources that teachers have created or collected. You can sort over on the right-hand side by topics by using that menu. There are a growing number of resources in this e-library, but only primarily because teachers are willing to post their resources here. So please contribute whatever resources you have, but remember copyright regulations and give proper credit should you use anyone else's resource. One of the techniques that we've used here, as you'll notice, is that when you click on some of these resources, if they're a resource that the teacher collected from the internet, then what they do is they provide basically the link. And so by clicking on one of these resources, it'll send you directly to the original source. Otherwise, you'll also see here that there are artifacts from that are teacher created. So again, that's the reason why we mentioned that several resources here are either been teachers that have created or collected. So have fun in searching through. If you scroll down, there are plenty of resources here. If you're a high school teacher, then I suggest that you click on the high school tab and that you may even investigate the middle school tab. Or if you're looking for a specific habit of mind, then by clicking on that specific habit of mind, you'll have more resources than you probably need. If you're interested in adding a resource, then notice that you see at the top you have, not the very top, but just underneath the label that says MCCL Habits of Mind, you see a tab there that says Add Asset. And it's pretty self-explanatory when you click on that. You probably won't see all of these other tabs. That's just because that happens to be my screen, and I'm managing the members, and that's why I have that tab. So enjoy, and we certainly are interested in any feedback that you can provide. Thank you.